Once a specific casino has been determined to currently be the best of any available, choosing slot machines becomes the next step towards making a profit at slots. Why don't more slots enthusiasts have a plan? Because too many think it's all about luck. So therefore, don't bother trying? What? And if you pick wrong, well, they say better luck next time. Remember, casino employees are trained to say things like that. If you'd won a jackpot instead, you can believe they would have said, "You're lucky, I'll see you later when you win another jackpot." Slot attendants have a job to do, and it's most certainly isn't to get you to leave when you should. And it's difficult to not be influenced by such comments. But try not to be. The odds of winning for a slot machine is a range of different settings provided by the manufacturer. Besides understanding limited settings are available, it may help to understand that slot machines have two odds of winning to determine: 1, if a player will win anything; 2, how much that win will be, that is, the jackpot amount. Why is understanding these two types of odds significant when choosing slot machines? Because winning slot machines come in all jackpot sizes. You're still winning if you're getting enough small jackpots that your bankroll isn't shrinking. Even if it is slowly depleting, the bankroll can last quite a bit longer, so that's also a winning slot machine. Winning many jackpots this way is bankroll cycling. It may not seem very satisfactory, but whether it does or not depends entirely on what your gambling goals are. One type of gambling goal, earning maximum complimentary gifts, is most often achieved via bankroll cycling. Another point about setting slot machine odds is, how often do they change? In my experience, at any moment, but on the hour and half hour are more likely. That is, if the casino decided in advance the odds needed to be changed according to their schedule. Only you can decide how much bankroll you want to risk gambling. I highly recommend bringing only as much money as you can safely afford to comfortably lose. Bankrolls quite literally determine which slot machines you can play. But there's more to it than understanding a $100 bankroll lets you play a one-credit $100 denomination machine exactly once, with very little chance of winning. Whatever bankroll you have limits which slot machines can be played and how much they can be played. Slot machines have denominations: penny machines, quarter machines, dollar machines, $5 denomination, $10 denomination, and a whole host of others, along with the minimum and maximum credits that can be placed in a single bet. Slot machines typically must run for a while before wins become more likely. Yes, wins can occur at the first press of a button. They can also happen within the first few bets where casinos offer a taste, but usually you need to give them a chance, but not too much of a chance. About 100 to 120 bets is the right amount to be prepared to play to determine if you're sitting at a winning or break-even slot machine. Yes, be careful initially, perhaps making as few as 20 bets to determine if it happens to be a bad machine. Trust your instincts. If it is a poorly performing machine, a tight slot machine, it won't pay out anything at all. Quick decisions are necessary here, yet limited betting gives a clue to its performance while still leaving enough to gamble with on another machine if it isn't. Assuming you stop playing as soon as you notice it's not performing well enough, again, you determine how much bankroll you can afford to spend. Now take that number and divide it by 120 bets. If your bankroll is $60, then that's 50 cents per bet. In such a way, a right choice is a 2-credit quarter denomination slot machine or a 50-credit penny denomination slot machine. But your casino may not have a 2-credit quarter or 50-credit penny machine, but perhaps their selection has something that you can work with. You're looking for slot machines which will provide more than 120 bets of play, which means you're going in the right direction. My 5-spin method is a winning slot strategy at 1 in 4 casinos that give out tastes, but it's so much more than that. It's also a slot machine assessment tool to choose candidate winning slot machines. Newbies use this method to win at their casino, but it takes a hot minute to realize its extreme versatility. Using it, make minimum bets on 20 machines and you'll see what I mean. You'll find yourself pausing on a slot machine you just won on. Then you'll ask yourself, should I continue to play the rest of the machines, or should I play this candidate's winning slot machine longer? What do you think? Yes, play it. Not a lot, but just enough to learn it is more than a candidate winner, but an actual winning slot machine. What it comes down to is, don't randomly pick which slot machine to play. If you depend on luck, then that random behavior requires luck. But have a plan instead. I do, and I highly recommend this video where I explain my plans in all their glorious details.